was Fuller House the first sitcom that you worked on? Had you done any sitcoms before?
As a series regular, but I had done little guest spots. In fact, that's how I was, frankly, in the universe. I had done a guest spot on Partners, which was a Bob Boyette show that Rich Correll had directed.
Oh, okay.
And that same casting directors. So somehow in that process, I made some sort of impression on Bob.
Right.
That is, I think, what carried me, or what he's told me had carried me, that they ended up going, we got this guy who, we want to try for this character.
Was it, okay, so now I got the connection. Okay, I didn't know that. That's why I'm doing this show, so I can find stuff out, so I can learn things. Was that the first live audience show that you'd done?
I had done, I think, 2 others, a show called Romantically Challenged. Jimmy Burrows was director right when I first moved to LA with Alyssa Milano. That was one I had done. I think I did a pilot called The Freshman, which was a comedy about young junior congressmen. So a couple times in front of a live audience, but never like an arc, never when I was a character on the show.
Yeah.
And never in front of an audience quite like a Fuller House audience.
Yeah, they
was
cuckoo.
Electric.
They
cuckoo. Cuckoo.
Yeah. I always loved, and the reason for Full House that Bob Boyette and Tom Miller thought we need a live audience because we have 2 comedians on the show and they're going to want to hear the laughter. And so that was kind of a big catalyst to shooting in front of a live audience.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
There's nothing better than it. I tell people to this day, if
great.
I could do any one job forever, it would be sitcom in front of a live audience. It's the most rewarding, wonderful experience.
It is. That's great.
Interaction
You get to hear the laughs.
That's it. And they're so happy, man.
Do people recognize you from Fuller House?
Of course. I mean, yeah. Especially when you get outside of LA. Like we spend our summers on the Jersey Shore with my family and my in-laws. And it's like, that's our audience, right? It's families. And so that's when, I hear people yelling, DJ should have picked you, like that kind of thing. Or it was the crocodile real, that, those are the ones you hear, which it was actually, which is crazy.
Do you keep in touch with anybody from Fuller House?
I mean, of course, that's the beautiful thing about it, and if we haven't talked in a certain period of time, there's never you pick up right where you left off.
Yeah, I know. That's amazing. That's the amazing thing.
I owe Candace so much because she kind of yanked me into the Hallmark world. I know she's now gone on to start her own network. But so we had done a project together after Fuller House. She brought me over to Hallmark and we did the Christmas contest together. And since then, Hallmark's kept me around. So I, owe her so much for that. And, owe her so much for all of it. She could have, day one decided, this guy's not for me. And, I wouldn't have hung around once. That was the crazy thing. I was supposed to, it was a 5-episode arc,
right?
Is what it was supposed to be. And then that first season, they said, we're going to keep you around 3 more. And then they decided to keep me around 1 extra one. So it turned from 5 to 9. And then we got the call between seasons that, they were going to keep me around.
Well, when it works, it works, and chemistry is a thing that you can't really write that. It either happens on a stage or it doesn't. And if it doesn't, you're on to the next actor.
Yeah.
It happens. How's your family?
My family's good, man. I'm so blessed.
Got the girls and they're playing basketball.
I got 2 young girls who are not wallflowers. They keep me, keep me young and make me old all at the same time. But they're little stud athletes, which I really enjoy because I spend my days on the sidelines. Which I wouldn't trade it for the world.
Yeah, that's great.
They're hitting their teenage
They're
stride.
Nice kids, man. And I can't believe they're teenagers because, man, they were so young.
I know, running around.
Holy
all
smokes.
All they cared about was craft services, frankly. That's why
all I cared about.
And then I know, in the back lot, I used to take the kids like on the weekend like it was our park. We'd stop by the studio. They'd run around the back lot like it was the park. It was pretty special.
And, you're a kid with free food in a park. Hey,
Totally.
Dad's a TV star. Yeah, that's not too bad.
Not so bad.
John's wife, Allie, was our real estate agent when we sold our house, right?
That's true. That is true.
She was great. She was great.
Yeah,
we were
she's
like,
killing it.
why don't we use Allie? And I think you guys remodeled your house in LA together, right?
Well, it was a 2-year. We bought it and then remodeled it. So we had never lived in it yet. It was an old, like 110-year-old craftsman that we spent 2 years bringing back to life. The last owner had it for about 65 years. So it had never gone through like that 90s remodel. So it had everything original in it, from the window panes to the trim to everything. So it was a long process, but that's what my wife really loves to do. So it turned out pretty special.
That's cool that you do that stuff, because I love building. I went to contractor school and built our house. And
I love all that stuff.
I love the fact that you guys did that.
Oh, I love banging nails and do as much as I can. I did our hardwood floors and try to do as much electrical as I can. I love that stuff. It keeps me sane between, our crazy job that we have.
That's awesome. I'm so glad you came. I hope you come back.
Dude, I would love to. Thank you so much.
We can chat. Man. I have so many more questions.
It just makes me smile to be here, dude. And seeing in these chairs and the props. I should have brought Oliver. I have that one. I had the puppet. He's sitting in my closet just like this.
I have a video of you, me, and Bob sitting at the kitchen table, and you did something with the puppet.
I pop up between you guys.
And then, of course, Bob did something filthy with the puppet.
That's kind of how it goes. Bless his heart.
Well, I can't thank you enough for being here, and it's so great to catch up with you. Can we play a little game?
I would love to.
All right.
Yes.
All right.
Okay, what do we do?
Okay, folks.
Okay.
Nope, you don't have the answers because I'm going to ask you questions. You're going to see if you're going to win this game.
Okay.
No matter what happens.
Great, I love it.
All right, so you can't lose. This game is called Three Wise Guys. In this episode, Jesse, Joey, and Danny dress up for Halloween like the Three Stooges, Larry, Moe, and Curly. I'm going to ask you some questions about the Three Stooges and see how many you get correct, okay?
Okay.
But you're still going to win.
Okay.
I'm pretty confident you're going to win, okay?
Is this the real Three Stooges or the Three Stooges within Full
We're going
House?
to find out.
Okay.
We're going to find out,
boy.
okay? In this episode, who dressed up like Larry? Was it Danny, Jesse, or Joey?
It's got to be Joey.
Larry.
Larry?
Mm-hmm.
Joey?
Danny, Jesse, or Joey?
Danny.
Ding, 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 ding.
Yes, I knew it. See,
you knew it.
Gosh,
you knew
I know
it.
them all.
It just, there we go. Yes, it was Danny.
Of course.
Okay, here's question number 2. You're on a roll already.
I'm killing it.
Okay. One of us, meaning John, Bob, or Dave, became friends with Larry Fine from the Three Stooges in real life and actually visited him at where he retired at the Motion Picture Country House in Woodland Hills, California. Who was friends with Larry in real life?
That has to be you.
Is it John, Bob, or Dave?
Dave. Or is it
would it
John? Or Bob?
Bob, yes.
Of course it's Bob.
Of course it's Bob.
Oh.
Yes, it was Bob. Bob always was so proud of his picture that he took with Larry from the Three Stooges.
Oh, man. I should have. Of course it's Bob, because he's friends with literally everyone.
Everybody. Yeah.
Everybody.
Yeah. I thought you'd get that one.
Oh, man. Well, I mean,
Bob, he's friends with everybody.
That's true, but you are the Three Stooges technician. But man, yeah, it's true. He is friends with everyone.
All right, here's this might be a little tricky one depending on how big of a Three Stooges fan you are, because there were lots of Three Stooges. There was Curly Joe, there was Joe Dorita.
Totally.
So there were quite a few. Someone's going to correct me because I'm not sure if it was Joe Dorito. I'm thinking of Doritos right now. What character from the Three Stooges rhymes with hemp? Rhymes with hemp.
Kemp?
Keep going.
Memp. Temp.
Might begin with an S.
Semp?
Might have an H following it. Shemp. Yes, see?
Duh.
See,
Totally.
that's all.
Shemp's was on the tip of my tongue.
Yeah, I could tell. I just, you had to coax
Shemp.
it out. Yes, Shemp. Yes.
Is that short for something?
Shemp Howard. I don't know. I didn't do research that far
Okay.
into the question, but
I think
now
that's
I'm going to
the
have
only
to Google
Shemp
that.
I've heard of.
Yes, Shemp.
Okay.
Shemp had his moments. He had some funny moments. He did a good. Yeah. Why, I like that painting over there. She poisons him. Yeah. Great scene. You know what I'm talking about. Okay.
Of course.
All right. Question number 4. You're on a roll.
Just smoking.
Okay. You're smoking it. Here we go. Larry Fine was born in Philadelphia. Who else was born in real life in Philadelphia? John, Bob, or Dave?
John. Bob.
Yes,
Of course,
Bob.
it's all Bob. Everyone is Bob. It's Danny or Bob. I'm just going to go with Bob.
Okay. See, everyone's a winner here on Full
man.
House Rewind. See, you swept it.
Dude.
Unbelievable. I got gifts for you. I got
I'm so
gifts. Here we
excited.
go. And what do I have? Some cut it out. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Full House Rewind. We'll see you next week.